Hello and welcome back to DCS Lab. Today we are unpacking a landmark document called Open Weights and American AI Leadership. Now in this video we'll try to understand why is this very important. Now this document is backed by some tech giants. If you go at the bottom of this particular document, you see these are the tech giants who together have you know backed up this document, whatever this document has mentioned. Now, let's see what exactly are the key takeaways from this document. So, the very first thing is this document draws a direct analogy to 1980s when open source softwares disrupted the closed computing, right? That openness became the foundation of the internet defense systems and modern tech stacks. And the claim is that AI is at the same inflection point. Now, some of the key takeaways from this document is access and opportunity, competition and innovation, control and independence, economic benefits, risk and safety, closed model risk, and some policy recommendations. Let's see what exactly they are. So this document refers about access and opportunity, which says that open weights make AI cheaper and easier to use, and this is obvious, right? Startups, universities, public institutions, they will not require millions of dollars to train their models from scratch. Right? All they need is the access to the open weights and a proper infrastructure for playing with those open weight models, right? And they can build on what's already available. The second thing that becomes crucial is when models are open, more players will join the game, right? And this means more innovation, lower cost, and no single company controlling everything, which means there will be very less monopoly, right? Because if these rates are not public and it kinds of it kind of provides a barrier from entering the AI race. The moment the rates become public, so you save lots of computing cost that takes place during pre-training of your model, right? You can just use it as per your own use case. And if that happens, you see lots of companies participating in the AI race. They tune their model, they refine their model, and solve multiple different use cases, right? And so you'll see there will be no single company controlling everything. The third is control and independence. So organizations can keep control of their data and model. That's very important. The moment we subscribe for you know API, right? Uh, we are always anxious about the fact whether our data is safe or not, right? They don't have to actually. What happens is we are depending on the service provider, if it is OpenAI, Cloud, or any other models. Now, what happens here is the moment you have open weights, organizations can keep control of their data and models. They don't have to depend on one provider, which will make America stronger and more independent in technology. That's what the document says. In terms of the economic benefits, smaller specialized models can handle billions of everyday tasks in healthcare, education, and manufacturing. And this means that this will spread AI benefits across the economy, eh, across multiple sectors, because now AI becomes very much accessible. But what are the risks and safety? Open weights can be misused, and that is obvious. But banning them isn't the answer. There should be an alternate way to avoid the misuse. Cybersecurity experts need the same tool as attackers, and the transparency help fix problems faster. There are some closed model risks. If only a few companies control AI, it will create a single point of failure. What if all these systems that we have across the globe are dependent on only one company? The moment this goes down, the entire system that has been relying on this particular model goes down. So if one system is hacked or fails, the damage could be huge. Now, what are the policy recommendations in this document? So this suggests giving startups and researchers more access to computing power, investing in shared data sets and tools, and avoiding rules that will block the innovation. So you have to keep it very easy to access and access the open weights of the AI models that is coming up and make things very easy and simple. It also says techniques like distillation, which is knowledge distillation, training one model from another's output should be allowed. And that basically is very important point, right? That's how, you can very, in an optimal way, can have your own LLM without actually pre-training your LLM from scratch, because that's the most expensive phase in the LLM training. Now, what is the conclusion in this document? It says open weights can expand the opportunity, boost competition, improve safety, spread benefits widely, and secure America's leadership in AI. Now, the most important thing is this document that we are seeing here is not just theory, right? Because this is an idea which has been backed by a group of major tech companies and research labs. Now, I hope the idea behind this document is quite clear, and I think this is a good news for the AI community, because, like, as per this document, definitely, things become very easy and accessible. So, thus to conclude, access and opportunities, competition and innovation, control and independence, economic benefits, risk and safety, closed model risks, policy recommendations. So, these are the key takeaways from this video. I hope this was quite helpful. We'll come up with some more news. Still, stay tuned. Thank you.